live off of me. Then my blood brothers, gang members, they a spark for me. You can't live my life, but you can't walk up in the dark with me. Boy, I done did some shit that I can't talk about. And if we beefing, ain't no talking. I've seen killers at your mama house and catch you while you walking out. Yeah, and if we beefing, ain't no talking. I've seen killers at your mama house and catch you while you.
What's
Yo,
up, ladies
yo,
and gentlemen?
yo, what's the word, man? It's your boy B. No, hey, look at that. She thought I got her,
What are
did
you
I,
doing?
y'all? I
What are
did
you
I
doing?
get her?
What are you doing? You
She about
playing?
to
I
kill you,
told you I was
Mino.
tired. I told you I was tired of you playing.
No, it's I'm
Anywho,
sorry.
welcome to the cave where the fuckery never stops. Like it never stops. Anyway, welcome to the Cave Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with a very special guest, Mr. Big Game is in the building. Welcome to the
That's
Yo,
what I was
show.
waiting to see.
Big
Welcome
game,
to
what's
the
the word,
show.
baby?
Man, welcome back. And I was on a earlier. Who was that in the right hand corner, man? But yeah,
Wait.
okay. I see what's going on. But
Yeah.
nah, yeah, this my second. This my second go around on the cave, man. I
Yeah,
see
big
y'all
game, but you an
going,
honor
but
guest now.
hey, man.
Really the third time, cause shout out the kids, you hear me?
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh man, can't forget that.
Yeah.
I love, man. Appreciate y'all for having me back again, man. I always
Yes, sir.
get the real out.
Hey,
Man.
big game, real quick before we get into all the other stuff. Yeah, I got a chicken nugget. But who was your pick for the national championship? Real quick, just so we can throw that out there since we ain't talked about that yet.
Man, I had Houston, bro.
Mm,
I had
Mm.
Houston.
it's
Man,
okay.
so,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I just
well,
had to ask some questions, see what's
Oh,
hey,
going
wait,
on.
wait, wait.
nah.
Guys, wait. Before we get too deep, we got to give a shout out to our sponsors.
For sure.
Ooh,
Am I
Sponsors.
back?
Shout out to Arizona. Thank you for the sponsorship for the Arizona tea, all type of
Ah,
flavors. Shout out to our sponsors. If you want to give a sponsor to your girl, we got the mango watermelon flavor. This is my favorite, honestly. So, we just gonna go ahead and shout them out. 99 cents. Oh, pop. Can't mess this up. Can't mess this up. So, just want to give a huge shout out to them. Full of flavors, full of wonder, full of love. Shout out to the sponsor.
yeah, my sponsors. I need some gear.
no, for sure, for sure.
I need all that.
Uh-oh. He tagging. He tagging. Who you
Yeah,
tagging? Hey
Jay
man, tag
Dragon
him
Butlers.
home. Hey, look. Hey, today, y'all, we got big game on the podcast, man. Look, this is what everybody want, man. Everybody got something to say. Then say it. Let's talk about it. We ain't shedding. We ain't running from nothing. Let's talk about it. If y'all got something
I
that
mean,
we can do
honestly,
or big game can do, let's talk about it. Everybody seem to
Let me
have
start
an
this off,
answer.
Mino.
no. Let's not talk about it. Let's action about it. They
Ooh,
did enough
Mm,
talking. They did enough
ooh.
talking.
let's
Put a
stamp that
plan.
one.
And put your
Ooh,
money behind what you say.
ooh. So you want me to start it off, Mino?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I think we all know. I made a post today to talk about the pro am big game. I wanted to know, how people felt about what was going on with the pro am, and we had a lot of responses. Did we not? I seen a lot. I seen a lot of different things. I seen it went from the players side. It went from teams. It went to a lot of things. So I think that's why we want to tap in with you and figure out what's going on. Like, what you think? How you feel about the pro am?
Man.
Um, you, okay. I'm gonna give you where I'm coming from, where I'm standing. This is what. This is just what it is. Pro Am ends. We had Kersey. Then John had to. Then we had Jed. All did due diligence. Um,
Hmm.
I always had a team in the league. They always got my money on time. You can check. You can fact check. Everybody got my money on time. I paid my money. My team was good.
Mm,
Um,
you got good credit.
Nah.
hindsight. So moving forward, we have a. I think it's the COVID year. Jed sits out. We sit out that summer, or something happened where we didn't have a league for a whole summer. We go
Hmm.
into the following league. We get down there, and when nobody hears from Jed, He had a lot going on, family issues, whatever the case may be. So to keep the league alive, I said, well, let me do something. You know what I'm saying? So we try to do something just to keep the league going. Um, I didn't just talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I put my money behind it, and we
Mm-hmm.
made it. We did the best. It wasn't no blueprint. It wasn't nothing like that. It was like, all right, let's get a place to go so we can play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, quick
we had
question before you move on into that one. So, what made you feel like you wanted to step in and take over the pro am?
it was idle, and I knew what it meant to me, like, and I knew what it meant to the city. Just kind of having a place for guys to go play in the summertime. You might have some guys coming home from college. You might have some pros come off overseas. So when people try to downplay pros, oh, we need real pros. What's a real pro? If you get a
Mm-hmm.
check to play basketball, you're a pro.
Mm-hmm.
So whether you're in the TBL, whether you're in the ABA, whatever you doing, and you doing it, and you perfecting your craft, you're a pro.
Facts.
So now, if you say NBA guys, we don't have a lot of NBA guys, man. Let's just keep it real. But go ahead, bro. I'm with
He said, "I'm with you."
you. Yeah, I'm listening.
So, moving past,
Hey,
you say we ain't
hey,
got a lot of that.
hey.
You want to go
Look,
ahead,
I got
Mino?
a
Go
question.
ahead.
I
I'm
got a
listening.
question. A lot of people say a lot of people got
Okay.
responses from people that haven't even played and haven't been involved and have no involvement. What you say to those folks, big game? Because it takes a lot to run a program. I don't think people understand what it takes to run it. You know what I'm saying? Like they
The
might
logistics
understand
of
and
it.
know what it takes to
Well,
play in it, but nobody really understands what it takes to run it. So let's talk about those folks.
first of all, you got to get a venue.
Mm-hmm.
And getting a venue here in St. Louis is hard. I don't know why we got all these. Well, I
Kyrie.
understand. Now I understand why we have a lot of gyms, but they don't put people in them, and then wonder why we got all these other stuff going on in the world. But that's a whole different subject. So
Mm-hmm.
they have these venues and don't let us use them. So now we're limited on what's available. And when you
Mm-hmm.
go in there, they gonna stick it to you. They gonna make sure you gonna feel some of that pressure. So you get the venue, then you got to come back with the insurance. Now you got the referee fees. Now
Mm-hmm.
that's what what's crazy is the ref fees is the highest end of running a program, and then they don't want to play the refs like the refs should be paid. That part for me is over, because if they
Mm,
perfecting their craft and they doing what they supposed to do, they should be compensated.
that's
Um,
real.
Facts.
then you get to security. No, nobody wants to talk about that, but you got to have the security, man. It's a lot that goes into it. But guess what? You got to have willing workers.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, the table got to get paid. Everybody talking about we didn't have media. I mean, that's fine. I will say this: I didn't go out to do the sponsor, but guess what? I got my own son. I got my own life. I got stuff that really matters to me more than grown men playing basketball. I mean, if I had to help, which probably will happen this year. We kind of put
Mm-hmm.
together a team to kind of run. I don't want to get too far ahead, but that's kind of where it happens at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Have you ever thought about like putting together a committee of you know
That's
some of
happening
those
now. I
head
mean,
honchos that come together and like, hey, let's figure it out.
well, I mean that's pretty much where we at now, because I'm at the point like I know my program. I got kids. I got kids in my program that are playing basically year round. And my own son, which is my family and my son. That's my priority. People don't even know the schedule that I took on to actually run that mug. So when they talk negative, it'd be like, man, y'all don't appreciate it. Oh, I don't need this. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm not going to the NBA. I don't even hoop no more like that. So whatever. I go focus on my kids. You can have it if you
For
want it.
sure.
But then when
For
it then,
sure.
when it's time to put the work in, it get real cricket. It get around this time of the year. That's when the calls start. You don't really hear none. People just be talking, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I seen some stuff on that from a certain individual. I'll address that in a little while whenever you get around to
Ooh.
it. And I can't wait.
Mm.
Ooh.
I
Taj.
do I do have
West.
a question. from
Yes, sir.
who that was on the comments on the post. Do you agree or disagree when they say that the program is so called watered down now?
When I played, it was a lot tougher. I'm gonna be honest. But guess what? That's in high school. That's in every aspect of the game. So it's just not the pro-am because you got to think nowadays these
Man.
cats getting these NILs. I'm finna go try to get me a couple $100, or I'm finna come down here and risk an injury before I go get that couple $100. Then our
Very
pros
true.
now, they 300 million, $200 million guys. They not really, they not really. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna risk this to come playing
Mm-hmm.
this. And then somebody down
Mm-hmm.
here taunting them and trying to hurt them, talking crazy to them. Why I'm gonna do that for?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we would love to see him play, but just think, if that's your son, how would you want that handled?
I
Just
mean, that's the
honestly,
truth.
if your son is a pro, he in the NBA, he's making $300+ million, he's going into a contract year. It was told to me that Jason was playing last year, but they went to the championship, went to
Hey,
Paris or
Kyrie.
whatever. That's a
Hmm.
lot. So
Kyrie,
you ain't getting that.
go,
You know what I'm saying? You
go to
can't even
sleep.
expect that.
True, true.
So
I
it's a
mean,
lot.
but here's my question too. Like everybody's saying, like we need to get these guys that's hungry a chance. We need to get these guys that's that want to play a chance and do this all this other stuff. But like I'm with you too. Like growing up, that wasn't how pro leagues were. Like you couldn't get into certain runs
Facts.
without being a certain guy. Like you couldn't just walk into
Facts.
certain gyms and play.
Well, you had
That
to get
wasn't a
stamped.
thing.
You had to get stamped to play in that league, and
My
I'm gonna tell
point.
you, I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you the easiest way to get stamped. Back when I was rocking out, if you had any sense, you go down and play with J. Cool. Go play a season with Brooklyn. Get you about 15, 16 points a game, shooting all the balls, because he gonna give you the ball, and you gonna have what's buddy name that used to get
Yo,
buckets,
what up, Mus?
the little guard.
Word.
What's the little guard that used to get buckets from Madison? He was cat
Kenny.
quick. Nah, the
Oh,
guard,
BB.
BB. You go
BB was
team up with
nice.
B. Yeah, you go team up with BB, and y'all get beat by 30, and both of y'all can get 30, 15 apiece. And then the next year, if you lucky, somebody gonna pick you up and you get put on the team, and that's just how it went. So, but now, them pioneers, they faded off into the sunset.
Why you feel
So
like they all just kind of moved on? Like,
they older, man.
I mean, I understand that, but I feel like as pioneers, like this should be a thing that we want to keep up. The program actually was something big for years. Like every summer, that was a big thing. Watching all
Well,
them
you
guys come back.
well, you got to think Kersey health kind of failed him. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that he didn't want. It's just called father time, bro.
That's
Like
true.
now, a lot of people don't know that even the relationship that I have with Kersey. I talk to that man at least 2, 3 times a week. So this year
Hey, bro,
he's saying
Keon,
he's saying where I'm at. He know that, like,
they have
hey,
to go.
his son, I'm with the family in my program this summer. So me being there sun up to sundown Saturday and Sunday ain't working for me. And granted,
Hmm.
I would go play music at the church, then swing back to the program, and then stay there till it was over, clean up, then try to go home, and still got to do what I got to do in my regular everyday life. It
Fact.
don't work for me. You know what I'm saying? And plus, financially, it don't make sense from where I'm at in my life and where it just don't make sense.
I
So
mean,
we
I
trying
agree.
to get a committee together and really trying to put this. You're gonna see some old faces that's gonna really be like, oh man, these guys, yeah. So
And it'd be like my questions be like, why aren't anybody like we got all these resources like Mino was saying earlier. We always ask the pros to come out and everybody know the pros and all this other kind of stuff. Why don't nobody get with the pros to kind of like, hey, let's try to boost it? Why we not promoting this? Everybody talk about marketing. We not marketing the program. I hear that, but y'all won't even like and reshare the post. So how we supposed to market anything if y'all can't even give it no support? Feel me?
I don't know if they necessarily have a problem with the program itself. It's just probably who run it, and they don't get to do do some of the nickel and dime and stuff that they used to doing. You
Mm,
know, people. Let me break this down to you. When Kersey had the pro am, he had a grant from the city.
mm.
A lot of people don't know this. I did this out the pocket, so I don't be
That's two
wanting to hear
different
too. I
things.
don't want to hear all that, man. Like, yeah, I stay. Oh, yeah, I'm waiting on that question, bro. Oh my God,
Uh,
yeah.
uh,
I mean, hey,
I seen somebody on the post say what about the medium and the guys who run it, they all stay with the same person. The same they put the same 8 people on there. Well, guess what? Y'all had a team. And I'm talking about the South Side directly. Let's be real direct.
oh, hold on.
The South Side had a team. AJ and them had a
Okay.
team, right? The South Side. I could have ripped the player off their team, but I didn't because I'm like, man, that keep the league because they was competitive at one point. It was like a fun to watch type of situation.
yeah, they can
But
go.
I ain't going that far. But I'm gonna say they
Yeah.
were they were pretty decent and exciting to watch, and it was good seeing them guys come together. So they had the team, right? But people don't know the business side of it. All them guys, some of these teams, and I ain't gonna go team by team, but some of these teams will have balances out. I made the program as cheap as I possibly could. Ask anybody, you put 550 listen, $550 down deposit. And you
Mm,
paid the official before the game. The total by the end of the season would equal under $900. When you pay that third official, you pay that second official, and then the league would split the cost, would pay the third official. So both teams would pay official, and then I would pay the third official. So
mm.
if they like, why are you charging at the door? That's to cover that official, cover security, and whatever. Because I made it, because it was like pulling teeth just to get a couple dollars from these
Yeah,
teams.
facts.
Like five
That's
fifty, bro. Come on
understandable.
now. So let's get back to the South Side thing, since I feel because this how I feel about that. So the South Side last year was supposed they had a spot in the program,
Mm-hmm.
had a spot. I still got the text message, so it ain't nothing to really talk about. The South Side had a spot. He was supposed to send me the money. I extended it. They cousin was my assistant coach when I was the head coach at Roosevelt.
Mm.
So I granted them 2 extra weeks. 2 weeks rolled past, still nothing. Just a whole bunch of, oh man, I got you on the 55th of the month. That pass and come back, that go around. Then as soon as I let the other team in, oh man, we bogus now. Come
Oh
on, bro.
man.
For 550 between
Mm.
10 guys, bro. Come on, man. Like I'm no mathematician, but I know, you know what I'm saying? We waited. And then you get to the point where you get in the season. What is that doing? Oh man, we gotta pay $3. $3 to get in the program, right? You can sit down
Mm.
there and listen, I gave the concession stand away for the whole regular season to help the programs down there raise money for their youth programs.
Mm.
Mm, that's big, big
Let,
game.
let's not
Mm.
That's big right
let's
there.
not forget that. And you can fact check that. If you look at who ran the concessions the whole regular season, anytime I did the program, whether it been at Live for Life or whether it been at Woes, the whole regular season I gifted it away. And I know
Mm.
how much money that concession makes week in and week out. Don't let it get
Hmm.
to, I know, trust me.
People be
So
hungry.
what I'm trying to tell you. So when it's kind of disheartening when you hear people say certain things like, I don't need. I can pay my pro am fee and have a solid team and go on about my day, and
Mm.
that'd be that. So it ain't no prestige in running this league for me because my focus ain't there. You know what I'm saying? My focus is with mines. So when you
Hey,
get,
big
go ahead.
big
I'm sorry.
game.
Yeah.
For the people who, because I don't know, man. Like you just say you gave funds away to the kids, man. Like that's
Fact.
big.
Hey, listen. Fact check it with anybody out there. Shouts out to Jordan Wilson too. He really he know what he did. He
Mm.
know he
He
know
know what he
he know
did.
what he know what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, hey, listen, that's why I said, oh man, the referee want on it, bro. They want what they worth. When I pick my
Facts.
guitar up, guess what? When I pick that guitar up, you're gonna pay me what I'm asking you, or I ain't coming.
Fact.
Just as simple.
Mm,
So,
facts. Hey, big game. But
yes,
I
sir.
was asking, so you giving away for the kids, right? Or you making money, big game?
Um, you're gonna make some money in the playoffs. You're gonna make a couple dollars in the playoffs. I'm gonna tell you honestly um what we really should have did, but I didn't do it. I could have threw a couple 50. The refs are not terrible. No, but I could have did a couple 50 raffles. But the kids really sold that championship game out. The kids, that All Star game before the championship game, and it was a thriller, man. It was a great atmosphere,
Mm.
and then it was all it was just. Yeah, I gotta figure a way to involve them in more because I was like, man, I gotta double dip. If I'm gonna be down here, bro, I gotta
Hey,
my son gotta I gotta be with my kids, bro.
hey, they never had kids playing back then, right? Like kid
Before the
games?
nah, I think I was the first one that did it. I
And that's
normally do
big.
I normally do the women's game before it, and that was always a big hit for me. But
They
that's the women's game and the kids game was something I love doing. But
that's
I
new
do
age.
due to time restraints, I didn't wanna be down there late on a Monday night. Um, I just didn't. So normally, like I said, I love to see the women game because man, it's some we got some women hoopers
Facts.
that
Facts.
can really get to it, man. And
Fact.
Shout
it
out
was like
Alexia.
I don't know if I ever miss that game again, man. That game that women game they got with it.
No, for sure. Hey, look, big game.
Yes,
They do
sir.
that. They do that kids games at like the NBA. So people don't even know like it's the pro am, baby. They do
Man,
that at pro games. It be
hey,
kids playing at the arena before the pros play.
I'm gonna tell you this. I seen some stuff. Them little dudes
No, for
good, bro.
sure. Yeah, look.
Them little dudes was good, bro. I
Hey,
had fun.
that ball is life. We just went to that Lou run. Oh my gosh, shout out Tom, man.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
shout
shout
out
out them
Tom.
over
Hey,
there.
last year I had about 3 kids off my eighth grade team playing in that mug, and it was like all we had some fun though. We had some fun.
No, for sure.
We had some fun.
For
Tom,
sure.
Tom, Tom, a good dude. I reached out to Tom about helping out with the pro. A lot of people don't want to touch this thing, man. That's what they
No,
got
for
to understand.
sure.
A lot of people don't want to deal with. Hey, man, I got you. Let me put that on $300. I owe you 400. The people don't want to deal with that, man. They ain't trying to. We had we had I thought I would have thought honestly, bro. I would have thought the Bomberitos could have helped us really take it to another level, but that was just all talk. You know what I'm saying? No knock on it, but it was just all talk.
Did
I
they
mean,
reach out to say that they were gonna help?
Hey man, it was conversations had, man.
hey, hey, big game, big
Hey,
game.
I
Did
don't
you
care.
did you tell did you tell them no chicken suits?
Nah, man.
He
Nah,
said,
man. Come on, man.
I mean, you definitely
They
get it as a
trying,
pro am.
they trying to get content, bro. They ain't trying to hoop for real.
Yeah,
They ain't trying
oh
to hoop.
man,
But I mean,
gotta
did they not
show
compete? I feel like they did compete with Michi there.
no chicken suits.
I ain't gonna figure.
Hey,
I feel like the Bomberito brothers. I ain't gonna figure. I'm gonna be the devil advocate on this one. I kind of like them. I feel like they add a comedic
They
side to
competitive.
basketball, but I feel like they competitive though. Because on some of
That's
their videos,
because they go
I
get the
watch,
right guys though.
but
hey,
They do.
like on some of the videos I have watched them hoop, they actually be out there hooping and be competing with people. They just
let's keep it real. Bo
Yeah,
can
Facts.
for
hoop,
sure,
hoop.
for sure.
But
Bo can hoop. His
but
brother
the
can too. His brother ain't no scrub.
he
his
He
ain't
brother's
no
like more of a shooter though. His brother just ain't got.
man.
yeah.
Man, I'm 42 years old. I'll beat him one on one right now, bro.
Yo.
Hey, he
It's a
more
cut.
of a he
It's, yeah,
2 minute type of guy, huh?
yeah. What
Two
to the
minutes. Hey,
bar?
get in, get a sweat. All right, two
Too
minute
Look at
little.
the
okay.
I'm, t-
halftime
I'm
show.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Kersey has informed me. He said, "Listen," he said, "Big game." He said, "Big game. If you want my help, you got to get rid of some of them small teams. We ain't running no midget league, man. We need
Ooh.
long wings and athletics. We got to get it back, baby." I said, I'll say less, bro. Whatever you say. You know,
For
so you know
sure.
what I'm saying? A lot of them midgets better grow. Better take some better grow because it's over for you.
Hey,
So I have a
if
question.
they
What
get,
do you mean about
oh,
midget
go
teams?
ahead, Lex.
I'm sorry. What does he mean by midget teams, if I may ask?
He talking about teams that ain't got no bigs. They all 5'10", 5'8" guards, and yeah, he
Yeah.
ain't there. You know they hate that. They hate that. I don't mind playing small. I don't like. I don't care about small
Cause you
ball.
got, cause you got Destin.
Oh man, that Destiny is a staple, man.
Yeah.
Destin the
Ain't
reason.
worry about no small
If you want,
guards.
if you want to be for real, Destin the reason the league's still going. So I told Destin, I said, man, listen, bro, I'm done. Ah, big game.
Ooh.
And I said, you know what, that little guy keep me going. So I kind of, yeah,
Shout
that's
out Destin, man.
that's why I keep going. The
Hey,
Bucks and the Destins and
I,
the Reese's, yeah, them what keep me going. Cause I let me
Destin.
hold on. Let me say this too. I'm not gonna act like I didn't have no help because
Uh-huh.
Reese, Buck, and and Trey, they were making a lot of calls that I wasn't gonna make. You know what I'm
Mm.
Mm.
saying? I'm like, dang man, I don't feel like doing that, bro. I don't run behind nobody to hoop. You gonna hoop or
Facts.
you not? I can't.
Facts.
I ain't doing it.
You ain't that type of
Man,
guy.
Facts.
I ain't
Hey,
built like that.
how you think we can get some of these pros in here though, man? Like, hey, let everybody in the comments. Let's talk about it. Everybody want to talk about pros. Like it ain't pros in there. Like it's pros in there, y'all. This ain't average rec ball hoopers, y'all. That's why he don't let everybody in here. I'm telling y'all. Look, I played in there one game, and I ain't trying to play in there no more. I ain't even gonna fake it with you.
Ain't in the shape for that,
It
buddy.
just it's real, and I ain't in that type of shape to be playing in that. That's really it's a difference. And these rec ball players think is easy. So let's talk
Man,
about it.
The
man,
rules different.
but it is some rec ball guys who could catch a fade in there
Yeah,
too.
they
I'll be
have.
looking back, I'll
Yeah,
be like, yeah, he'll catch a fade in there. But it's some of them just delusional. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
come
not
on,
some of
cuz,
them. A
man.
lot of them. People be talking crazy, and I be confused. Like, do y'all not
Like,
know what basketball is?
I mean, I think some people just, go home, watch a couple of YouTube videos, and think they can do what they see, and when they get out,
facts.
that's another thing. But I will
Yeah.
say, like, it's actually a couple of people that actually just didn't go big time that actually can hoop. That's why I asked him, what did he mean by midget teams? Because I personally feel like some of these midget teams out here probably got guys that can actually go get a bucket. They may have been great high school players, may not have went too far in college, but still want to hoop. Maybe the pro am is something that like can look forward to as
this
a pro.
ain't
But
this ain't the I want to hoop league. This the what have
Huh.
you done? You know what I'm saying?
This is
But
definitely.
we need J Cool back, man, because J Cool would have this team, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, if you would find out where you was at real quick, because you're gonna play with about it's gonna be three hoopers on the team, and the rest of them gonna be horrible. And if you go get a bucket, somebody gonna pick you up next season.
Hmm.
Just as simple. I think that was like Cardinal City for real. Like maybe like Cardinal City thing, but guess what? Cardinal City is a business mind. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. That was a business move.
Oh,
He
cause
picked up a
they
lot of
pay on
slack.
Saying
time. They
we
pay
need a
on
few
time,
people
huh? Big
back though.
game. They
Huh?
pay.
We
I
need
said they pay
where
on
Hitman at?
time,
Why Hitman ain't came back yet?
huh?
Man, the last time I seen Hitman, who come on, bro. Hitman was big game. After Team Holler retired, and shoot, I don't know, man. I don't know if Hitman still got it. I don't
Hitman,
know.
Hitman Holla.
What a bucket!
A
I
Ooh.
bucket.
know that. I know he's a bucket, but I'm saying like, when was he in the pro?
Thanks, Jordan.
He played with me all the time. Well, he had his own team. Either he had his own team, he played with us.
Yeah, and they
Hitman was a
competed.
problem.
I ain't gonna
What?
fake. I'm probably the youngest here in this group chat. I'm only 26, so when y'all was doing
Oh
all,
my god!
I was
I got kids your age. Oh my god!
yeah. I'm saying like when y'all was doing all this, I was too busy running around trying to play outside. So it's like I
What's
didn't.
up, dude?
So Jordan said he talked to some pros and they wanted it ran a certain way and cleaned up.
I told. Well, Kersey's supposed to reach out to Jordan, and Jordan's supposed to be coming on with the committee. I don't know. I don't know
Mm.
where
Let's
he is.
bring Jordan on here, man. Like, what's up, Jordan? You want to join? Come on now, Jordan. You come on, man. Come talk with us, man.
Can he
Come
get on
talk
right
with us.
now? Can Jordan get on right now?
I
I
can
like
send him the link.
Send him the
You
link,
could?
man.
He
Send
can
Jordan
take
the
he
link.
can, Take Lex spot. She ready.
He told-
Tag him in.
Send Jordan a link,
I
man.
offered to get on this podcast with y'all, you funky bastards tonight. This is about
Oh
the kindness
my
of my heart.
God, leave Jesus.
Just because I was talking about the kindness of my heart.
you need
Because
to go to
he need
sleep.
had. And I'm
Yeah.
fighting my sleep. And
Oh,
just for you Negroes to say so he can take my spot. Jordan's supposed to
angry
be a guest on
Pam.
the show. Screw y'all.
Angry Pam.
Nah, let's get Jordan on here.
Is he trying to come on?
Yeah, Jordan trying to come on. I'm gonna tell you that now. Send him the link.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, no, I talked to Kersey. He said he's bringing Jordan on board. I said that's a good move.
And I
But
think
I
it's a good
know,
move too, just because Jordan been, he was a good player in high school. Actually, he was really good in high school. I ain't even gonna downplay him like that. I'm still mad at him. He know why. But
I sent it, Jordan.
the referee standpoint, he know every angle of it.
You know what?
yeah,
I like Jordan. I respect Jordan because Jordan refed
I
my
ain't say all of that.
last year and he
Man,
did
Jordan
not
professional.
give me a text.
Everybody ain't gonna
No,
make him. Everybody ain't gonna make the calls 100% right. He professional,
no,
man. Come
no,
on,
no.
like
I ain't
if
say
he
all
So,
that.
okay,
he
no. You wanna know
he
why I
top tier.
respect? Look,
I'm talking
when I
about
first
for
met
the
Jordan, I
people
thought
who don't
Jordan was a
like.
little bit off of a ref. Okay, I met him in the
No,
show me games.
He
I thought
is.
he was a little off,
He the
no,
worst.
no, 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 no. People
but
make mistakes.
I respect
Golly,
him
two
though.
things can be right at the
Hold
same
on,
time. Y'all
I
Two
know that,
things can
right?
respect
be
him
right.
though
Two things can be
because
right.
Jordan
Two
ref some of our
things
games
can be
last
right.
year. I definitely should have got a take in one of them games he ref, but he did not ref me because he did
Hey,
not take me
but
because
look,
I
look,
definitely
big game could attest. Big game, look, big game. Is he
yo,
not? Is he not a businessman?
who? Jordan.
Yeah,
Jordan solid with the business, bro.
for sure. That's what I'm
He keep
saying.
he keep he keep his word. I mean, that's how I can honor. I can honor that. I'm just looking at this round table. Where ties go?
doing Taj things. All I can tell you,
I
doing
sent the
Taj.
link in your inbox. I sent the link in your inbox, Jordan.
Crazy why Ty's up here. A lot of people fail to realize I don't think being a ref is easy. I think being a ref is hard. And me,
Oh my God,
I'm
man,
an
it's
official.
hard.
I'm an official for the YMCA. It is hard refing games, especially when you
No, we
got
ain't talking about the YMCA. We
no, no,
talking about the
no, no. Listen,
pros, man.
no. Listen, hear me out.
I'm not
Hear me out.
saying.
I know. No, hear me out. I know the Y is not like the pro am, but a ref is a ref, whether you look at it or not. When you're dealing with audience
Ooh,
and you're dealing
shit,
with
Jordan hopped on
conceited,
them
cocky players,
fast.
that's terrible. Like it's
Man,
bad.
Jordan,
you got good Wi-Fi,
I
boy.
hey,
It's
You
that's
got
infuriating.
good
behavioral
hey,
Wi-Fi.
central
Jordan hopped on
education.
her
I'm proud of you,
fast,
brother.
man.
You got good Wi-Fi.
Man, look,
Golly,
son.
I
I'm
be
out of
buffering.
God.
Chicago.
I be buffering.
Hey, Jordan,
Man,
what's up, man? How you doing today, man?
Man, what's the word with it? Me, know what's up?
back away
Hey,
from the
hey,
camera,
man,
man.
look,
Why you
hey.
so close, bro?
Because I don't want
Why,
everybody to see my background where I'm
why,
at,
why
man.
you
I'm in the
so
crack of
close, bro?
my
God
boy, my
dang.
boy Incognito.
exactly.
Yeah,
I'm with the fam.
he,
Yeah.
that's how NBA locker room look. He not getting dressed. He dressing up.
Buck said he
Nah, I'm
looked like
like
a
that,
bad
man.
ref.
Oh my God.
Hey, look though, Jordan. They don't understand how hard it is to rap, man. Let's get into that, man. Cause people say people like. Let's speak on why these pros don't want to come in here. You
Wait a
said it
minute.
on the comments. Let's
So
speak on
George
that.
Jefferson is actually Buck.
Lex, go sit down.
No, I've been trying to figure out for like the past 5 minutes who the hell George Jefferson was. I'm like, who did I learned about him in school? Who the hell
Man,
is
Jordan,
George
go ahead and answer the
Jefferson?
question, dog. We done with her. She's
Yeah,
sleepy.
I mean, that's back to like what Big Game said. It got a lot to do with like if you're a pro. I mean, last time I think Jason Tatum came down, it was at Grady Hoop. It was at Fonbonne. And it was like
uh-huh.
you
No,
have to
not Fonbonne. Thought it was at school in the Central West End, College of Pharmacy.
No, it was fine, Bond.
It was
it was
Fonbonne.
No, it
Fonbonne.
was
So
fine, Bond. It was fine,
there, he had
Bond.
the red jersey on. And I remember because he was playing with
Voila.
yeah.
Voila. That's what
Well,
it was. Yep.
I forgot who was guarding him, but they was picking up 94 feet, bro. Like legit
Ni-
94. And
Nico.
Mm.
huh?
Nico.
Yeah. And it wasn't 90, yeah, it
Nico
was.
75.
It was hitting on 95 feet. And they wasn't mad at it, but it's like, bro, we ain't come to see that. I mean, you can play your defense and you pick up full court, pick up half court, whatever. But
Mm.
we ain't come to see you pick up 95. So when we got to call the game like it's called, Jason Tatum a pro. He don't want them hands on it. He don't want the hand checks. He don't want them
Uh-huh.
touches. You know what I'm saying? They got to call it like you got to call it. So if you watch the NBA, You don't see no pressing. You don't see none of all that stuff really full court until
until the
you
end of
get
the
them
game.
when you get in the trenches until within that 3-point line. Now you could be a little handsy, you could be a little this, because Jason Tatum will give you a little bump, he gonna give you a little this, but at the end of the day, when you get in them trenches, you get a little handsy. But no, not 95 feet where everybody in the world could see this hole in this handshake. That ain't what we came.
Facts.
You
90.
trying not to let him touch the ball. We want to see him get active. We don't want to see
Exactly.
all of that right
We
now.
want to see
Facts.
at least see him get to half court so he can get it to his scoring range, and then to where he ain't got to work that hard. I mean, it's a difference. It's we first half, and you want to pick up 95 feet to make the previous point. It ain't. I mean, to me, it's defense. I ain't got no problem, but you trying to prove that you can lock them up. That's what you're trying to prove right now. We trying to see Jason Tatum actually put on the show and score, not score, but at least make it competitive. He ain't trying to work as if he back
At
in.
least guard him 1-on-1 to see if you could guard him, like whether
Yeah,
however we going with it.
hey, I'm gonna say this, bro. Hey, Nico was on that till he got mad and started giving. He started giving Nico what he can handle, boy. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, cuz I
Nico
probably
a
would
good
have been on
defender.
this. I would have been on the same type of time, bro. I'm picking you up from as soon as you get out the car. Oh yeah, you ain't finna. I ain't finna. I ain't finna be on your.
But that go back
Uh,
to the mentality of the age, to the age gap of basketball though. I mean, I ain't mad at Nico. That's your defense where you came from. But where what I'm
Yeah.
saying, come to our era, we trying to see a show. We trying to see like, all right, we want to see you sit down, but let me see you sit down and half court. Let this man get to his little spot. Let's hoop for real, not 95 feet to where you finna
I
live.
I
well, see,
think
And if it's clean 95 feet, that's different. But if you legit holding them the whole way, bro, and we trying to get that game clean, nah, bro, that ain't what it is.
yeah, and I
mm,
support what Buck's saying too. Like, yeah, we trying to win. I mean, like, I feel like in a regular season game, that's a game where you kind of got to let that go. But in a playoff game, oh yeah, for sure, yeah, you better pick him up. Not like we better see what he finna do down here. But
But let
outside of that, a
95,
regular season, I feel like you gotta, loosen
but
up a little bit.
be honest with me though.
90,
If you pick me up
95
95
feet.
feet, if you pick me up 95 feet and you grab my jersey, you hold me as a referee, if I ref right now, if you pick me up 95 feet and you hold my jersey, like for instance, I swear to God, Tay wants you to grab him because now he gonna look at you like, all right, you gonna let him grab me. If I don't call it, what he gonna get? You gonna get a little shoulder, you gonna get a little bump, you gonna get a little push off. And I love Tay, and I let him hoop that way. But if you gonna grab him and you can't look at me like ref, he pushing me off. Bro, you just held this man for 5 minutes straight, and now you
Facts.
about
And you think I'm finna call him for bumping you?
come on, bro. I'm not.
Facts.
That's the type of basketball. But if you gonna hold this man 94 feet, you can't look for me to bail you out if he give you that push because in pros no moves. He knocked that hand off a swim move. That's literally an offensive foul. But if he knocked that hand off and you want me to bail you out, get your hand off him. I just said get your hand off. Get your hand off. So I'm not a problem. I don't have a problem with you playing 95 feet. You could do it 94 feet. But as soon as that pro give you that legit pro bump that's legal, don't look for me to bail you out. That's all I'm asking.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm not
especially
bailing.
down there.
yeah, man. I mean, that's why I said, man, I ain't trying to come down this mug and play like that, bro. You done play the whole regular season. You trying to work on your craft. And I'm not,
Facts.
and then it's like a twofold thing. Like, I'm not trying to let you win either if I'm hooping.
So I have
But
a,
Fact.
so I do have a question. When NBA players do come to the program, I think what people are asking are like Jordan just said, if you're gonna pick me up 94 feet and you grabbing me, but if I can guard you 94 feet without using hands, why do I have to let you get to have court near scoring range just so you can try to use me as a cone? Not saying that I'm a cone, but if you're an NBA pro, you come into the pro am and I'm a good, St. Louis hooper, I want to compete. So if I can pick you up 95, 94 feet and guard you without using my hands, and I'm making it a competitive battle where you can still
that's
get
the
to the
key though.
shot,
Without your hands, you
yeah.
ain't going there without your hands.
You
Well, I
You
mean,
definitely
ain't
not
going.
guarding it
I ain't
without your hands.
You're
saying it, and
not.
I don't want to, but I'm just saying I kind of agree with what Buck said. Why do we have to let the NBA players come
Nah,
to the game
I
and get
don't
off?
think you should. I
So
don't think you
listen though,
should.
I'm not saying you let them do what I'm saying. Listen to me. I'm not saying you let them do whatever. You could play with your hands, but the problem is this: is that as a referee, if I'm going to allow that, it's so much
You off
stuff.
the food, man.
You say,
I'm talking to my
it's so
son.
much stuff that throw you off. So what I'm trying to tell you as a referee, straight up, verticality is anything in that little arc in basketball. If you are not
Hmm.
jumping in that arc, if you make any contact, that is a foul by rule. If we doing pro rules, right? So now
Mhm.
if you pick me up 95, 94 feet and you're hand checking me, and you're looking at me, ref, and I'm letting you hand check me. Once I get in that scoring range, if I give you this bump, if I push this way, if I bump you right here and you go
Mhm.
flying, crowd like, oh, that's a push off. No, that's a clean bucket. I just showed you the physicality I'm gonna let you play with. So I'm gonna bump you at the scoring range. Pros know that stuff. You know why? Because pros adapt to basketball. So I don't have a problem with St. Louis Hoopers, but sometimes as a referee at fault, we don't adapt to officiating, bro. If we calling a hand check, you still gonna hand check. I just called a hand check, so now you got 5 fouls. But if I'm not gonna call the hand check, then go ahead, hand check, hand check. But now if he puts you off, don't look at me like, hey, ref, you ain't calling nothing. He holding me, he doing this, but you literally just held this man right in front of my face. So I don't care about you picking up 94 feet, but I'm gonna talk to you. I'm like, hey, I'm coming to you right now. Because Lex, you seen me have your game. I say, Lex, what we doing tonight? You be hooping, or you finna be complaining about every call? If we hooping
No,
tonight, you're not
I hooped. I told you, I
exactly.
like Jordan as an official. It
So
was
if
a
we
game
gonna
I
hoop,
definitely should have
Look at
got a
that
check.
ass
He pulled me to the
complaining.
side and was like, hey,
Man, but nah, man, I'm with everybody else, man. Jordan terrible.
you know what? Take it back. No, because you have never refed like an official game where Jordan is actually refing. I'm gonna be honest, a
Man,
legit
y'all
pro game.
crazy. Y'all ref the St. Louis NBA. Shout out to the Show Me League, man. Stop playing with me.
Hey
No, I'm
man,
saying
I'm
like
a
an
official
actual
ref. I'm
like
a
don't bring
official
that.
ref.
I
Don't
ain't
bring
gonna
that
say a
up right
pro
now.
game, but like an actual pro game, like when you got like Jordan and ref, and they actually make good calls because Jordan allowed me to like play, but he also allowed the other team to play. And I ain't gonna fake it. Us women are kind of different than y'all boys. We don't really cry too much like the man. No offense to y'all. I be watching some
I
of
ain't
the
not
pro
and,
games. Y'all be crying.
you ain't gotta say no
Man, she
official right,
glazing me.
right?
Play my
If
diss track.
you know that higher basketball, women are more tougher than men. Women gonna look at you and if you hit a woman and you don't call it, she gonna take it in her own hand and take care of her own problem on the other end.
Okay, we
Hey,
just
It
gonna go
hey,
back on the other end and go get it.
within the
hey,
game rules. I'm not talking about no bluntly like just go punch a nigga. For some reason, as a men now, we'll get like, all right, ref, you gonna do that? You just saw him. He'll go ahead and do something stupid and push a nigga, and then like, well, you just let that go. But if I just let him do that, then that just let you know the physicality of the game. He gave you a legal bump. Go get your same legal bump back, and we good. Now we even. I'm not gonna keep playing tick for tack with you, but
I just want
hey,
y'all
that's the mindset of officiating. It's
Jordan
advantage.
clock and T.
hey, I
Question,
got a
Jordan.
question.
Question.
Go ahead.
Clock and T.
Are you? Nah, we ain't clocking no T's. Nah, that sounds sassy. We ain't doing that
I
sassy.
have the right to be sassy. I'm the female.
I,
I have the right to
I
clock
thought you told me to clock some T. I said, whoa,
it.
that,
No, I said Jordan is clocking T. I have the right to say that. I'm a girl.
hey,
Taj,
Um,
I
hey,
might be old as hell because I don't know what that means.
I heard,
clocking T means he was spitting them facts. He was telling y'all
hey
what y'all
man,
hear.
Hey,
I heard some kid said it at work, and he was a little. So I just said, no, we ain't gonna say that over here. But anyway,
Yeah.
so Jordan, are you officially coming on? Have you spoke to Kersey?
Yeah, I talked to him. I told him I was want to come on board for sure because the pro-am help everybody. It don't help just the players in the city. It help the officiating. Yeah, I mean, when we go on that circuit trying to make it to the NBA round, they legit be like, hey, what's going on with St. Louis? Like, I got a pro-am. And I'd be like, well, we got some, but, everybody ain't coming back. Like, as an NBA referee, they can't do anything else besides pro-am. Like, they can't do anything AAU affiliated. So in order for them to get reps, it got to be in the pro-am. So it's so many different pros around the area to where if we have a legit pro-am where it's set up to where a big game trying to get to where everybody pay a flat fee up front where it cover your entire officiating fee to where we ain't got to worry about paying on third official, but everything's set up right. I bet I could bring in these pro officials. They really don't care about the money. But for me as a signer, I'm not bringing them down for no jump change. But I want them to get their reps. They only want 2 games. So if we
Hey,
doing 4 games a day, 6 games a day, they only want 3 games, they gone. So now every team gets fresh leg referees every game, and it's a switch. I'm not doing a referee for 6 straight games. You get fresh legs for your game, or 2-game legs, or 3-game legs, and they NBA referees, and they don't care who you are, don't care about your name. They just want their reps to get ready for the season. That's it.
Hey, Jordan.
mm,
So you was around. You know, you seen some of the struggles of the financials of these team owners when it came trying to get certain things accomplished.
mm.
And Jordan always told me I was being basically too soft on these guys when they walk in with $200 shoes on, and it's
Nah.
like pulling teeth to get a couple of dollars. I'll be like, Jesus Christ. But those
hey,
days are
Yep.
behind me. So either you in or you out, and whatever. Stop asking
Mm,
for sponsors when it's all about priority, man. With what you want to
mm.
do.
Forget the $200 shoes. Niggas buy weed every day.
This-
Niggas buy weed every day. You can pay. You can buy weed and have some Rick Owens and Alexander McLean's. I believe you should pay your $550 to get into the league.
Oh,
I
it
think
ain't gonna be.
everybody, when
Oh,
it comes to
that.
basketball, I think everybody
Hey,
just want to
hey,
get in.
hey! Don't even throw that number out there no more. That's dead.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
I mean,
Gas
so
gas
We
prices
trying to
went
make
up.
it
So
we trying to make it official though. He got every right. Jordan
I mean, he
just
yeah.
said it,
do.
man. He
He,
just gave
No
y'all
way.
the sauce on
It,
how we
it's
can make
it,
it official.
he
it's
does.
no way. It's no way we can operate like that. And I, at the end of the year, I told Jordan. Told Jordan last year. I said, Jordan, work with me this year, and I'll try to get you the dollar amount that you asked for next year.
Mm-hmm.
And we was able to make because the previous year, me and Jordan was beefing in my mind.
God.
So look, I'm gonna give
me,
y'all.
mine too.
I mean, and I ain't gonna say we was beefing because like 'cause at the end of the day, I ain't gonna keep it a buck. I keep it a buck. We was beefing a little bit because I'm like big game. You a businessman, bro. You know
Oh
exactly
god,
what you
this
know. You
dude
know
is
exactly
Jordan.
what you
No,
worth.
but listen.
Like, no, ain't no bad thing, ain't no bad blood. Cause like to me,
I
like,
agree. I agree with you. I wholeheartedly agree with. I'm not gonna lie. I agree with you. I understood where you stood. Like I told them, whenever I pick up that guitar, I'm getting what I'm asking. Or guess what? I ain't mad at you. If you want some Popeyes, go to Popeyes. That's just what
Ah,
it is. I ain't mad
not
at
the
you.
Popeyes.
I'm just saying, man. You
I
can't
mean,
come.
Popeyes
You ain't
look good depending on
I'm
what.
gonna
Popeyes high as a
I'm
mug.
got some legit numbers. I think I told Mino and Taj on the side. These are legit numbers. High school varsity right now is $88 a game, and for the next 2 years it's on a $6 climb up rate. So in the next 3 years it'll be 104 per game per night.
Mm.
So if you do 104 times 5 just for 5 nights a week, that's what high school basketball varsity is paying. High school varsity basketball kids
Hey, hold on. Hey, Jordan. Hit me up outside of here.
get your. I'm telling. I'm for like
I gotta go get certified.
if you
Yeah,
got your and
shit.
it's easy to get certified. And I can help everybody in this chat that legit want to become a referee.
Hell
I
yeah.
think I
Yeah,
know where you
I
go.
But you
wanna.
better not help Buck because he said he ain't with you today.
But the thing is, you actually learn the side of
I
refereeing,
ain't
you
trusting
actually have
Buck.
a different respect for the
I ain't
game.
hiring Buck a ref. I ain't hiring Buck.
But
That nigga shiesty. I ain't hiring shiesty Buck. Buck looking
Hey,
at
You say Buck you said Buck going on FanDuel during the game.
you.
hey,
Why
man,
is Buck
y'all
going
dirty.
off with people in the chat like that? Talking about Jordan is a crunchy chicken ref. What is
I
that?
mean, that's the kind of clout Jordan
that,
got in St.
that, that
Louis. They love him
I
and they
said,
hate him.
that's
I
the thing.
Hey
said
man.
Popeyes chicken.
But I gotta say,
Hey.
Hey,
it's $88 a game. So by third year, it'd be 104. That's high school alone. Then we move up. So
Gee.
move up to college. College baseline, you starting at 250 a game, and that's just for JUCO. Now we go to D2, you at 320 a game. Now you go D1, you in the commas. You have 11, 1400, you were in them commas. So my point of bringing go to NBA, you on a straight salary to get paid. So my point, and then TBL, you at 200 a game. So my point of bringing all that up is saying if you got pros paying that much, or you got referees on pros on that level, and we are STL pros, you can't be expecting me to bring 3 referees for NBA for $25 a game for
Come
$30.
on now.
I'm not asking.
hey, bro. Hey, you gotta chill, bro.
I'm not asking.
Hey, hey,
But I'm saying
hey,
accept us for 2 games. Because now what's going on? We coming for 2, 3 games. That's all we coming in for. That's all we coming in for is 2, 3 games, and I get a
Mm.
fresh win. And now we moving on, and we taking care of St. Louis. Now we bring pros back. Now we got
Mhm.
everybody winning, everybody fine, everybody moving on. We just want our
hey.
rep.
But check
So
this
is
out,
this
bro.
achievable this summer, Jordan? Like big game? Like, is this something that's
We got it.
achievable
We
by
had
this?
it done last summer. I mean, he just threw me a ball last summer, and Catch was still complaining about that.
Hey, big game. You know what I think it is?
What's
It
that?
ain't so much of the players like everybody talking about. It's these coaches.
That's because people ain't got blue
Maybe
cheese
we
in their
need to put
black
the right
jeans.
people in it. Maybe the
Yeah,
right
we're about
people
to kick
need to
her
get
out.
in it.
Hey, like Big Game always told me, he said, man, sometimes them guys got to put some games. So you got coaches that want to cover their teams, then the coaches got to bring that money up and cover them grown guys. If the coach like who cover them grown guys, make them grown guys put some skin in the game, and then they won't come and flake on you every 5. I mean,
Y'all need
they,
to
Hey,
get young
hey,
to it. Y'all need to have
what
them as a halftime
bro,
what y'all think
performance.
about it?
They come in,
Honestly though,
they come
look,
in
what
grown
y'all
and they can't even show up to the game on time, and we sitting there waiting late. That's
Hey,
all.
no. We did pretty good on time this year. We did pretty good. We had a couple days where, but for the most part, I was standing on time.
No, for sure. Hey,
Yeah, I
look,
stood on
what if we
time.
have a players committee though, like for these because if people ain't paying they fee, man, you got to go for for the people who gonna pay it. But what if we have a players committee to where
Man,
you can
that's
reach
when
out to people and have them reach out to these pros and see if they'll come and play with you. You got a team in the pro am, you need some players. Let's put together a team. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
telling y'all, the perfect way to get people to come back, have DJ Young be the halftime performance.
Shit.
Have him sing his hit song, I Got Blue Cheese and My Black Jeans. I
Don't
promise
worry,
you,
hey,
don't
all
worry, y'all. I'm
this.
about to report her page.
man, I
You
did that one
tripping?
time, and that was before. That was
Lex.
before. Never mind. Never mind. I
Hey,
wouldn't say it
so
like
I ain't
that.
gonna lie, big game Jordan. I did see a comment from I think it was Levi, and I actually didn't dislike what he said about having like a preliminary tournament before the pro am to see like the top two teams who actually can get in.
Trying to chill
With
out,
that,
dude.
and I actually didn't think that was the worst idea. Like the guys that feel like it's something exciting right before the summer. It's like you
Yeah,
know, it's one of them things. Like y'all want to compete, y'all want to get in the pro am, y'all come in here and play in this preliminary tournament, and then let's see if y'all can get in.
And so, truthfully, just being 100, which that's kind of what I ain't gonna say we. That's kind of what I was trying to work on with. I mean, me and Big Game working on kind of with the pro am with Kirsty trying to put the committee together because for that preliminary tournament for the past 4 years, I think 5 years, me and my wife and our business, we got it's a battle of the borders. So it's
Hmm.
a big tournament. It's actually a cash money tournament. Now it's moved back down to is in the first of it's in July.
what
I
you
just put
looking
the
for,
flyer
bro?
out. It's in June. It's in June. It's the first week of June. And then that first week is cash money tournament. So now if you want to get that and you want to see, we can all I invite a minnow out the cave. We could watch. It could be certain
Mm,
teams. Hey, if you really want to come to pro am, sign up for this tournament quick. It's a cash money. Have a chance to win. Out of town teams there as well. You don't have to, but it could be a preliminary. Some teams are stamped already. Some coaches stamped. Some coaches legit bring out players every year. There's certain players in the group that's stamped already. It's certain
mm,
colleges that's stamped. Big Game brought the colleges out. You know what I'm saying? We
mm.
brought Webster out, and Webster almost won
Hey,
it last year.
you know what? You know who I missed though? Man, I liked it when Elliot Black and them had all them bigs. Just they was
Oh yeah,
big,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
Man, I thought Elliot Black was coming back, but he said, schedule work, schedule whatever would happen. And that was a pretty
That's when they had
solid
Nolan
team.
Berry and all them, and Chris
Yeah,
Kellerman and all them. Yeah,
yeah,
they not
they was
they got a
pretty
good
solid.
team. And the
So
dude from Butler.
yeah, that was solid. That was a solid group. It was a team
I
you don't want
mean,
to play. I mean, I don't. I didn't think they could beat us, but I feel like that's a team you don't want to play in the first round. You
I
want to
would
play
agree.
them.
That's definitely a team. That's definitely a team that can get hot and knock you out.
Yeah, I ain't. I wasn't looking forward to playing them boys. They was a little
Yeah,
feisty too.
I'm with that. And Jordan, I like that idea. Like, I think the preliminaries would be great, just on the simple strength of you get to see who really trying to get up in here. Like,
Hey,
I'll make that a thing. Because I feel like, next summer, shoot, we all talked about it. We might want to put a team in a pro am ourselves. I mean, I want to see it get competitive again. When I come home for the summer, I want to go to a pro am game and I want to see some high caliber basketball that I can get that ain't at an NBA game.
Like I said, like big. I remember the pro am when it was like, Shine, Carter Ritter, it was.
Hmm.
I'm not saying it hasn't been rocking the last few years, but it used to be competitive. Where, you know what I'm saying? People legit. It wasn't no friend ball. Everybody was their own time. We was ready to get it going. It on from the jump. So I
come on,
mean,
come on,
but
come right here.
it is a bit. I think
It
it can
doesn't. It doesn't have that feel no more. It
get
doesn't have that feel. And I'm not. And here's the thing. Like even with that big game, I don't think that's your fault. But I just also feel like nobody has truly stepped in to say, okay, let's get it back to this. Like we come playing it every year. Why are we not? At least supporting.
Let me
Facts.
Like I
ask you this,
said,
bro.
even
What
when they
what
said no
what what
marketing, no media, like ain't nobody
where
else
the
doing
young
nothing
guys?
for it.
Where the young guys at? Okay, we all know when Kershey them was going out, and then you had to them when they was going out. We had replacement teams. Myself, Buck, Trey, uh
Mhm.
Restream all came and kind of helped it going. What new teams, what guys have stepped up and been like, all right, we got something that you can really look at as a solid team, like
Mm-hmm.
realistically.
Mm-hmm.
Like we ain't had that in a while. Like a team like, oh man, yeah, that's one of them guys, you know.
I say, I say, Lil Ron and them have some. I think we all could have probably helped them put together. I think they
Who
probably
was
would
Lil
have got
Ryan?
to. Um,
Neil.
yeah, yeah, Ron there.
But Ryan, I never hollered at Ryan. Ryan my cat too. I ain't never hollered at him. He ain't never said a word to me about nothing.
Yeah, Lil Ron
And I
could.
I
think
ain't
he'll be
I
able to
ain't
put together a good roster.
Yeah,
I
he
ain't
could
never
coach
talked to
too. He could coach.
I ain't never talked to Ryan. I
Mm.
wanted some high school guys to play, but you know they so Hollywood. It just be like how you a diva and ain't done nothing.
That's my thing.
We gotta, and that's the thing. Gotta bring the right people back though. You bring the
You
excitement
know
back.
them
Like,
look.
what high school guy ain't want to come on the court with your future pros that's out there? You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like,
Man, what man, I couldn't wait to step on the floor against him.
I just feel like a lot of them
Man,
don't want to go in the program and get their ass bust. You know what I'm
Why
saying? I'm just being
Yeah.
real.
why don't y'all talk to Tone, the old coach for the V? I'm pretty for sure he could probably get some V side boys to go throw a team in there.
man, he ain't got time. He ain't got time. They trying to
Yeah,
build that college down there.
facts.
Yeah, he ain't even
Cause
living here right now.
The V used to have a team. The V used to always have a team in the league.
Fact.
And then, you know, that kind of got to the point
Maybe.
where them guys wasn't showing up consistent. The V, them young guys from the V, if you took a Rio, Cam Fletcher, uh, god dang Levi Peanut, they could have a pretty formidable team. Corey Gilbert, they got their own team. But
Shout out my
maybe I should hit Duck up and see if he want to put some in.
That's what I'm saying. Like Duck could get that together for sure. Come coach him. Poke too.
Yeah,
and it ain't
yeah.
gotta be all V. It could be the V boys mixed with some other vets they know that's still hooping, and then
Yeah,
that becomes
facts.
what.
I mean, you did just have a couple of the V side boys that just, they graduated college this year. They
We
coming
got
back.
Lil Phil, Nick Kern, all them come back.
Yeah.
Mm,
Rio. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
facts.
so
Corey Gilbert,
man,
his brother.
I mean that's something to look at. Yeah, but man, it's a lot of
Man,
good
fuck it.
things going on.
Put the K podcast one in there, man. I'm bringing Yuri back.
What? I'm gonna say,
Man, I'm bringing Yuri back. Bombshell
I
Taj.
on a side note,
Bombshell.
on
I'm
a
bringing
side
Yuri
note,
back. No.
I'm looking in this chat and can't nobody in this chat beat me 1-on-1. I just thought about that, but
Dang.
I don't know
Damn.
where that
George
came
Jefferson.
from, bro.
Oh,
It just was
oh
one of
my
my old
God.
head
Big
Big
feelings,
game.
game. I feel like
man.
we need to set up a one-on-one event during the halftime for that show.
Nah, it won't be
Ooh.
no show. It'd be nice
You
and
might as
quick.
well just bring them out.
Hey,
Yeah.
what if we do it the K podcast 1v1 at
Ooh.
halftime?
Yeah.
Try to get in.
Yeah. I
Like,
think I'll win.
are we just recording?
I don't know. I'll probably play one game and be done.
We recording.
Hey, I want to play.
You said what, Wes?
He
If we
want to
doing
play.
one-on-ones at the halftime, I want to play.
All right. In the comments, if y'all
Hey,
want to play West,
Yeah, we were- hey, look, they don't
can
want
West
no
hoop?
decay smoke, man.
Can West hoop?
West can
West
play
can you hoop?
defense, and he can
He talk
shoot.
about Wes can play defense.
I'm decent.
Yeah, I'll be West too then. Yeah. Man,
I bet we could play at halftime.
nah, we can play
West one of them
tomorrow.
dogs,
So
though.
we
You
can
know what I'm
play the
saying?
ball.
Hey, matter of fact, since I'm here though, Jordan, what up?
What up, Wes?
Hey,
Bucks
Jordan.
Bucks say, don't y'all think they wanted to play they would. Nobody's kept them out. I agree with you, Buck. I just think that we need to take a new route. I mean, we need to get all that support because clearly what the influence that people have definitely plays a part.
Man, y'all don't understand. Them dudes just be talking, man. Y'all ain't figured that out yet.
You said they ain't got that kind of
Hey,
clout.
watch this. Hey, anybody who want to help with this program going into the summer, just reach out to myself, Kersey, or Jordan, and don't come empty-handed. And
Mm,
let's see how that happens. We'll
mm,
see.
Mm.
It ain't even just empty handed. Can we get this figured out?
mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm.
yeah, because insurance ain't cheap, you know.
No, for
You
sure.
know.
Let's do it at the
Yeah.
Bomarito house. I mean,
Absolutely
Come
not.
on, man.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I'm just saying, like, if we want to make this happen, it has to happen the right way.
Hey, let me ask you this. They said the green light went out. That's what they told me. So I don't know.
Hey, here's my question on for real though.
Yeah.
For the people on here,
You
real quick.
speaking of variables.
What's a appropriate price for flat fee for a pro am?
In reality,
Yeah.
Yep. For a well ran pro am. What's everybody? I want everybody to give a number. I just want. I ain't trying to
1200.
tell you know. I just want to know what's a decent
1200.
price.
You
1200.
said a decent price for a well-ran pro-am team.
Yep.
1200.
I was thinking
12 to
like
15.
1,000.
I would say 15 to 2. Just because if that
15
if that's a
to 2.
flat if that's a flat rate that covers the
Taj,
referee
you
fees and
bougie,
everything, absolutely.
bro.
Crazy thing is,
You
I don't really think
bougie,
those prices.
Taj.
I'm dead
you
serious.
talking
I don't
about
think those prices
okay,
are
what okay, let me so what you're gonna get and what's respectable. And you talking about getting this up front, huh?
yes.
And I mean,
Well, so
up front before the season start. Yes.
You
okay, you
gotta
got
have the right players, though.
y'all got some miracle water, because that's what it's gonna take. Because anything, I'm just being honest, man. It's only a couple guys gonna have that before it start.
Being honest, most reasonable prices close to what big game said. About 12 to 1300 to cover. And that's if we sit down, crunch the numbers. That's depending on what he got to pay
And
for.
that's
But
and
a decent
that's without no door, none of that. And you want
that's
to be able to walk
fees,
in.
insurance, NCAA certification, and officials, and then whatever and security, and whatever else other fees you got to cover.
So I have a
That's,
question. If each team gives, like I said, the flat out rate of like 1,200 to 1,300, that should cover their team, any other fees that might be caused, like officials and everything else. But
Oh
what
no,
I
don't forget my fee because I need that.
okay for
Come
so
on
you
I need
now.
that.
This ain't
okay
free.
but listen, so your fee. But what I don't understand is I feel like what y'all are saying is right though. If dudes can walk around with like $500 pair of shoes, Montclair coats, and you got a team of 10 to 15
Then I be
guys.
walking no pro-am doing no Montclair
I'm
coat
saying, but
junior.
listen, if you got a team full, I'm making it make sense because I personally feel like if people actually paid their feasible fees up front, the program might run a lot smoother. You might get more great officials. You might get more competition. You might be likely to have other pros wanting to come back because they're gonna know, like, okay, we got legit officials. That means I'm gonna be safe as a pro. I won't have to come down here and risk injury. That's what I'm saying. If people pay their fees, we might could get the pro am back up and running how it's supposed to be. Where now you got help, where a big game got help. We got good officials that can do a game. Then the next, excuse me, set of officials come and do a game.
Mm.
People paying their fees and everything runs smooth. I think that's what people kind of fail to realize. Like the pro am ain't just like you said a rec league where mugs is getting together a team and just throwing it in there. Like, no, this is a legit pro am. Hence the word pro in it. Like we're getting real life hoopers that are coming and doing like a whole summer league thing.
and look, check this
Really?
out. And a kid from Webster, he had a red shirt year, but he got hurt in the program. And it wasn't nothing because of officiating. It was a freak accident because I came down. But just think how pros thinking like, man, I can get hurt and I got to sit out my whole season. So
That's a
if you
Hey
fact
already,
too,
man,
though.
hey man, what you doing, bro?
man, watch out, pro, big game. You gotta be.
God dang.
It
But
ain't got nothing to
guys
do.
do
It ain't
think
got
like
nothing to do
that.
with that, bro.
I
It's about how you take care.
I no,
You got
I
it,
already
it was
said the
how you
same
take care of
thing
your
though.
league, bro. And I'm telling you what they pros out they mouth. They not coming down there if they know they can get smashed to the wall and they ain't gonna be get protected. Like it's just certain etiquette when you hooping, bro. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nah, for sure. Hey,
I
look,
already said the same thing. Go ahead.
look. If I'm paying that much though, man. Look, honestly, who we playing, like people got to make sure they got the right talent though, man. Don't be trying to come and pay 1,300 or you know what I'm saying, and you gonna put your homeboys from the YMCA in there, man. We ain't trying to see that, y'all.
Facts.
Man,
We
I go
bro,
trying
play the
to
show me
let's
league
get
for
make
that.
real.
sure that you can
Listen,
bring somebody. Make sure that you connected, bro, because it's gonna take connections to bring people, bro. So make sure you connected, man. Don't be trying to offer your money up and you can't call nobody, cause that'll be bad. And big game will probably turn you around.
I didn't honestly. You people keep saying I turn people down, but these same people I never had conversation with. Like I
Facts.
never had a conversation with. I didn't turn nobody down because I never talked to them. But if
Facts.
I come down to the show me league and I see all you want to do is fight, cuss, and complain and try to fight the rest, I don't even want to talk to you, bro. Cause I
Facts.
ain't got time for all that goofy stuff, man. You can have hey, this ain't the fight club, man. I'm cool on that. That ain't
So
what
You
I
think you
do.
think that plays a part into why you can't get certain gyms or why people won't let you in?
Yeah, bro. Like,
yes.
come on,
bro.
cuz. You
That
know, bro. Like
they
nobody,
don't. It'll
nobody
turn
really wants grown men in a gym.
exactly.
Like Charles Wood told me, he said, "Man, I ain't dealing with them, man. I don't want no other kids down here. Sure,
I
That's
have a
that's
question.
I
right.
don't
Do
want no
y'all
other
think
kids, bro.
so? Do y'all think the Pro Am League is supposed to be run similar to how they run the Drew League up in Cali?
No, we not in it. We not on the West Coast. I mean, it's a different way of living. They got man, they got the sponsors. They got a lot. Yeah.
No,
But
I
that's
mean
I,
I'm
I,
talking
I I
They
generally.
mean,
want
that's
to
why
see
we
No,
that
they
you
no,
know
no. I'm
what?
support
saying
that.
like I'm talking about like the appearance wise. Like when you look at the Drew League games, it's all organized. It's professionals. They be having different pros coming in doing.
Jerseys.
I'm saying like when
Jerseys.
you
that's the
look
Man,
thing.
at.
look away from me.
I'm saying like
That,
when you look at the pro am, like I feel like that's not saying how we
Big
should run it,
gang.
but I'm saying I feel
Big
like
gang. Can we
that's
get
how.
jerseys?
that's the thing.
No,
It's
shut
flat
your
price.
ass up.
Me
I
and
feel
Big
like
Game
Man, you
that's
gotta
talked
pay
about
how
it.
like
for it. Man,
um,
I ain't buying no ground. But listen,
Listen,
Mano, check this out.
Put it in the fee.
Check this out.
no.
You could put everything you want in the fee. And if them guys don't pay it, it's just in the fee. It's just wrote down on paper.
Who's
exactly.
not
I'm
Oh,
not.
you
I'm
got
not. I'm not knocking. I'm not. Listen, where I'm at in my life, bro. I have to be 100% transparent. I'm not chasing no grown man for no money,
But
bro.
look though,
I get
besides
what you're saying. Look. But
the answer,
Gussie said he spoke to Tatum. And he spoke to some other NBA guys. And they'll come, but it gotta look appealing
and
too.
that's
It
what I'm
gotta
trying.
be the matching jerseys. It gotta
Exactly.
you can't be coming with people with your half on shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's
but if
not.
We
that's
didn't.
the
Oh,
case,
hold
like
on, hold
you
on, hold on, hold on.
said, you shouldn't have to put that in the feed.
We didn't have that. If you go back and look at the film over the
I'm
last couple of years,
uh-huh.
teams were mostly 9 out of 10 were in full uniforms.
Uh-huh.
Show me a team that didn't have them.
But
But
let's
that's
do
what I'm
it.
saying.
Let's
You shouldn't have to put that in the feed. Realistically, do you know how many cheap companies around here in the St. Louis area that sell nice
Exactly.
cheap jerseys? People just don't want to spend the
When I
money.
legit, when I
You can
legit,
go to Fishers and
bro,
get a jerseys, man. You can go to
no, I'm
Fishers and
saying something that says St. Louis Pro-Am on there or whatever we want on the front that's
Well,
you can
Cat,
just
stamped.
go get the logo stamp. But other than that, you're
so
not gonna put St. Louis Pro Am on your team. If you the South Side, you're not gonna have a jersey that just say St. Louis Pro Am.
I
You're gonna
mean,
have
just
Yeah,
South
because
Side.
yeah, you is
that's
because
just
you
look,
Southside
that's
represent.
just that's just what these other programs do. We ain't got to follow suit on how they move
That's what
like
I'm
that,
saying.
bro.
but
Before I was
Because
really into
I went
Gumbo,
down to the AEBL, and I'm gonna tell you this.
Uh-huh.
I met with dude. We sat down and chopped it up for a minute. He was like, "Man, how much is your pro am?" I told him that nigga laughed at me, bro.
I
He said,
bet.
"Man, it's 3 grand here, but it's Atlanta. It's a different market. Cats pride themselves on that. I'm a baller. I
And
realized got a bag. You
so
know
look,
what? But you know what? We missed the Rick the rulers because Rick come through that mug. He man, oh the league 2000, spin it off and he ain't even thinking about it.
so here's the problem I got with us though. So we all Louis and we believe we from the city. Why can't we get that product? Like legit, if we it's I did a price to where it's $60 per ref, bro. If I said $60 a game and your jerseys, it's 1,300 for the season with 8 teams. We got eight, I think 12 teams, 8 to 12. Okay. That's all it is for the season. So what you saying about putting the price, team don't want to pay it, then they ain't gotta be in the pro am. But at that same token, it's a way to get that product to be done. The Drew League, if y'all look it up, bro, they are legit a foundation. It's it's too many people for a committee to where if we put our heads together, let's find it foundational thing where now it's a I can't think of the word it's a non-for-profit foundation. It's now
mm,
a not-for-profit foundation. Now we get grants, now we get sponsorship to cover it to where we get jerseys, everything. Now the team free. It's a way to do it, bro. Like the Drew League, their teams ain't paying nothing for free, but now it's harder to get in the Drew League. You just can't get in there. Anybody, Drew League, you got
that
damn. So we can do that. We got Brad, we got Jason, we got all these pros, we got all these young guys that's getting clout on social media. That's legit booming. Why can't we go ahead and put it together, charge these prices, get this stuff going? Now, like, hold on, St. Louis got a pro-am, St. Louis got this, because as a referee, you are on the map for pro-ams. You got a list of pro-ams that you are cleared for to referee NBA. St. Louis is
But
on. So
So
but I'm gonna say this too,
okay, now
Jordan.
I got you on that, bro. But I'm gonna tell you right now. Now that you on the other side, I'm glad you are. When you flip that coin, I ain't gonna say a word, Jordan. When they ask for that, when we go in there, and meet with these teams about the business, and they jump you when we leave the table and they jump you, I'm gonna say, hey, I can't fight, man. You on your own. I'm gonna
that's
say,
fine.
oh,
Because I ain't got to fight nobody. I'm gonna sit there and say, hey, if y'all want to do it, that's fine. That's the product. But can't complain if the key is on the table and you say I don't want to do it, then you can't complain like, oh well, we ain't none in St. Louis. Then all right, then now we wondering why our pros leaving. Torrance Watson,
I'm
Bright
so
Hive
glad.
right now. They all in the U. Bright Hive sitting on TNC, bro. Like legit TNC. That's connections with YouTubers right there. And you talking about getting a program together? Come on, fam.
Facts.
The Bo
Facts.
Snowden had
I'm not in disagreeing
off
with you at no point, Jordan. But I'm telling you right now, I'm glad you're on this side right now, cause I want you to just hear. I want you to hear it firsthand. Cause
So
I
Can I make a
always
point?
used to tell
guys.
you, but now you get to see it.
They somebody brought
Yeah.
the guys up. They done brought TJ out. He overseas. Torrance Watson. He overseas. So we got all the pros in St. Louis coming back that's already playing, but don't want to come back and play if it ain't clean. So the product is in the pudding, bro. We got it right there. We are St. Louis. Make this stuff really happen. But if everybody complain about some little money that we gotta pay, that's and you don't want to charge your team, then I don't know, bro. I mean, if it's 1,300 for coaching, you got it. Then I cool. Pay your 1,000, make your team split 300 between 12 kids, 12 men. If 12 men can't split 300, then we shouldn't be playing the product in the first place.
facts.
That's my opinion, bro.
But I will
Facts.
say I also feel like too, Jordan, with the pro am, we don't appeal to everybody else as well. Like I feel like we appeal to just our little basketball community. And at the
How
same time, our basketball community just don't support us like that. Like
the
we
last
have
big
these
one,
Back, Thomas.
last time the pro am was legit packed out, big game had it at Lift for Life. I was working the championship game. Ben McLemore
Hey,
playing.
Woj was packed in
No,
there and
I know
live
it
for
was
yeah,
life.
packed.
Woes was packed in here too.
But I'm talking about you go back to the footage, the faces that was there, bro. You had Ben on the court, you had Jay Good there. I think JT came in the building, Bam came in the building. All these
Hmm.
guys came back to watch the game, bro. And we talking to them right there, like, bro, what's y'all trying to suit up? Man, no, we ain't trying to get hurt out here, bro. We got to make sure it's taken care of. These guys, in that. It's a certain way you take care of the game, bro. So if you
Mm.
take the game, jump, and we got jerseys, we in line. We got the gym roped off to where the crowd can't come close to the floor. The referees could run. When it get tight, get packed. We do it the right way. We got the product right there. It's sitting right in front of us to make it happen. It's
Mm.
just
Mm.
if you don't want to make that next step, then all right, just say that. I mean, we cool. We could be where we at. We could be mediocre. But if we want to go ahead and be great for real, and bring everybody back out, it's the way
Yeah,
to do
because this should be a thing. Like y'all was talking about the pro-ams out west. They pride themselves in going to that pro-am game. People go fly out there to go to that game. That's how it should be here. Like you said, it need to be a foundation. Well, shit, we need to get everybody that. Yeah, I know St. Louis ain't the most desirable place, but we got to make it desirable. This got to
it.
be a thing.
And with the rule that big game put in place, you got to just show up for one game or have them on your roster. If we have a limit of a 12-man roster, that's all you can have, and you can't change it at the beginning of the season. You can have as many pros as you want to. You can do the whole
Mm-hmm.
6 players, and then your 6 pros will show up for that playoff game. If that's a schedule, that's a schedule. But you got
Hmm.
your
Mm-hmm.
locked in. I ain't expecting a pro come home and play every weekend. You got to do your
Fact. They're not gonna do that.
but if you got your
Facts.
12-man team, you want to run with 8 players the whole season and keep your seed, and then you bring your
I
four
agree with
pros,
that, Buck.
then you got your four pros show up. Now you locked in. But it's the way to really do it, bro. And it's really out there to make.
That's what I said. I see
Facts.
the potential.
Facts, Bucks.
I don't know why
The
people keep.
city, hey, but big game
Man,
been saying it though.
I
The
mean, but I
city
don't know why
definitely
people keep
changed this
saying
and
it
they
like
I mean,
do.
big game is that, but he don't have no faith in our people. I gotta have a little faith because I need to come
nah, I'm
up.
not.
I think
Hey,
that's my
listen,
biggest
bro.
thing.
let them down.
I'm not doubting nobody. I just know I've been running this mother 4 years now, and I just know that I know business and I know money, and I understand a lot of people just talk. And I'm glad you're on this side of the coin, so you're gonna get the first hand smoke of it. I'm gonna
Okay, I feel
sit back.
like I
I'm
feel like when people heard me mention a Drew League, I'm thinking people probably thought, let's clear that up because I'm seeing a lot of that in the comments. When I mentioned the Drew League, I wasn't supposed to trying to say that our league is supposed to look like that. I'm just saying if you look at the professionalism of the Drew League, that is something that Jordan and them are talking about trying to have our league as far as a professional standpoint, where refs are able to run, pro players are able to get on the court without risking getting hurt. That's what I meant by is the St. Louis program supposed to be somewhat similar to the Drew League as far as professionalism. Of course, I
What's
know we're
good,
not
Munson? I'm
gonna have
just saying that, bro. Thank
And if you watching the Drew League, they're not
Mm.
out there playing soft. They actually competing. They
right.
talking trash.
That's
We
what I mean.
letting them hoop. We letting them hoop like they grown men.
But they not
It,
out there fighting each other and
exactly,
overdoing it.
bro. Exactly. They're not out
It's
there arguing
basketball.
every call. They're not out there running to the floor, doing getting the ref's face and getting mad. Get a tech. A tech is part of basketball. It's one shot. And
They're
back to
throwing up gang signs.
it's one
I
shot,
do that.
one free throw, and back to
Who do
20.
that?
Come on, bro. It's a tech. Like
They do that in the Drew League.
what?
Who? Who?
For sure. Hey, look
you. They
though,
had the
look.
game out there bullying people, man.
Hey, look. Hey, man, look. We about to go ahead and get up out of here in a minute, man. Look, hey, big game, Jordan. Y'all got anything y'all want to say before we get y'all off the cave?
I'm with it. I want to see the pro am take off, and it ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't profit from it. I don't even. It's about the money for me. It's really about bringing some respect to St. Louis because as we travel as officials, they question our basketball. They question what we referee. They question if we can referee as an official because of the talent that we may not see in our city. So when them big games come up, are we able to handle that type of situation?
Mm.
Because we might not always see that in our city. So for me, I want to see the pro-am take off. I want to see the type of competitiveness. I want to see that. I'll be honest, the Griffins is actually a good thing to the city, a great thing to the city, simply because it gives St. Louis officials, they got pro aspirations. It gives them a chance to legit see some pro basketball and real pro stuff. So for
That's a good way
me,
to look at it.
the pro-am is a step, is a legit step in place for us to get our reps in to get to that next level so we all can eat. And for anybody that's unsigned or unseen to go to pro, that's a hooper. So hey, the better the pro-am take off, the better it help everybody.
I
That's
like I
right.
like I like what Jordan said. I'm gonna piggyback off that, but one thing he said that I don't agree with, it ain't about
Okay.
the money. Whenever I step foot out and I'm giving my time away, I want to be compensated, and I know you want to be compensated as
Give it a
well.
Yeah,
bean.
I'm just keeping it real.
I feel
I'm
that.
done. It's
He,
done. I
uh,
can't. I can't. I gave away a lot of time for free. I ain't giving away no
Mm.
more time. My
he
time
said
is
he
to.
want blue cheese and his black jeans. God
If
Hey,
damn
you
it!
look.
want the,
I
Bro, I'm
warned
if
you
you
literally
want
about
about
to
that
find you.
earlier. Hold on. What you said? You said something earlier about clock and tea, and now you singing blue cheese.
Yeah.
We
Clock and
ain't
tea.
doing
He
that.
said
We
I
about to
want
kick her
blue
big game. I
cheese
ain't gonna fake
and
it
We
my
to
ain't
you.
black
doing that.
jeans.
hey,
I'm
Hey,
hey,
HR, I'm
hey,
HR
no,
today.
but
no
so she
way.
wildin'.
Who?
Hey,
Hey,
chill out
She
though.
a
somebody could have
Hey,
BJ
told
Young
I,
BJ
fan
Young
now.
keep his stage
Hey
on.
we ain't
man.
hearing that. We ain't hearing that. Hey, look, big game. This girl too.
Why
Big
y'all let
Hey,
game.
that man break that song and
Big
y'all
game,
just out there
Jordan.
watch him? Y'all should have never let that man make that song. And people do
Girl,
that.
you don't
Hey,
leave VJ alone.
girl, leave me. Hey, look,
hey,
big
bro.
game and Jordan, man. Look, I thanks for
Hey,
coming on
bro.
the podcast, man. Look,
Hey Jordan.
hey,
Oh
oh my God, Lee
Hey
Jesus,
Jordan.
what's going on with
What's
the
up
app?
with it?
It ain't letting me
Me
block
and
you.
you in a month. 3-point contest.
my
On
God.
live.
Let's go to bed. Good night, bro. Go to bed.
Nobody in this. All right,
Appreciate
y'all.
y'all bring me
Hey,
on,
look
bro.
though. Hey, look, that's
Yes,
all the
sir.
time we got, man. Hey, look, if y'all
For the
want to
paper,
play
Jordan.
the premium. Y'all want the experience, y'all gotta pay the premium. That's what it
Hey man,
is.
tell
You
the
want
South Side before I leave. Tell the South Side, man. They really should, if they want to get in the league, they could probably start saving now
This
because
that
I'm
dude.
just saying they probably should start saving now, man. And we could start a
Oh,
GoFundMe. We could start a GoFundMe, man, because they have financial
It's
issues,
cool. The
man.
cave finna start sponsoring.
oh
Man,
yeah.
you just gonna have
wait,
to.
how we
Hey,
gonna start
and you
sponsoring?
get the
Don't worry
live
about
games. And you
I
get
had,
So
the
I had
live
to
games, baby.
offer.
Let's
I
go.
got two big bank Hank ties. Big bank Hank.
I feel like
I guess the powers that be supposed to pay their fee, but nah. So that's a direct shot. I ain't even skipping it. I'm just being real direct and transparent. They
Ooh,
have
shout out
financial
Pip.
issues. Yeah, shout out to the South Side. They have financial issues and they court
dude,
declined.
crazy.
So yeah, that's what happened. It wasn't nobody keeping y'all out the league. Y'all was keeping y'all out the league, just like that.
Ooh,
Lex, please don't
So
say clack it.
for sure. For
man,
sure.
please don't.
Hey, hey, we about to go and get up out of here for somebody to start singing blue cheese and
I
black
got
J's and
blue
shit.
Hey,
cheese.
I'm out here.
Hey, we have us,